Invite only real quick. Or not invite only. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so hello loves, Dark Side back with another video. Okay guys and girls, so this video is gonna be about just preparing you guys for tomorrow. I have a feeling, now I don't know 100%, but tomorrow, as you know, is the new event week. And they haven't done double money on the MC stuff in a little while, probably about a month or two, so I think they did it at the beginning of November, maybe, but I have a feeling that they're going to make some stuff double money this week. So I just want to prepare you guys real quick for the double money stuff coming up, if it is tomorrow. It can't hurt, man. It can't hurt to go and stock your businesses up. So, okay, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go to, I'm going to go ahead and go over to my, let's go to my, my meth. Okay, I don't think there's anything in there. I usually keep my businesses open anyway, whether I'm running them or not, because I keep my nightclub going. Like, I like to sell my nightclub every few days, you know what I mean? Every 2 to 3 days or whatever. And you need to have your businesses open in order to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the max you can make on your nightclub with all 5 businesses is like 1.8 mil or somewhere around there. Maybe almost 2 mil, I'd say. Because the only business I don't own is the document forging, because it's a waste of time. It only pays $127,000, something like that, when it's full. So it's not even worth my time or my effort. Okay, but I said this before in the past. If you guys don't know this already, buy supplies. Buy your supplies, man. Because, so here, this is open, but I'm just going to purchase my supplies real quick. This shouldn't be shut down. I think I just let my product go to shit. But, okay, so I'm going to buy supplies. Okay, it's going to cost me $75,000, okay? And, just to let you know, like, the average run time for a stealing mission, like a theft mission, if you're going to go, like, steal supplies or whatever, is about 10 to 15 minutes. It all depends. If you don't have a flying vehicle, it might be even longer. So, but I just wanted to talk to you about this. So if you don't have this, wait, let me go run back in here real quick. And I'm just going to let you guys know real quick, you're going to need, the 2 things you're going to need are staff and equipment upgrades. They're very expensive. Don't worry about the security upgrades. You need the staff and equipment upgrades. That's going to help your product process faster, and it's going to help you, you know, it'll just help your product process faster. And whereas something that'll take like 3 hours or something, 4 hours, if you don't have the staff and equipment upgrades, it's going to take like 5-6 hours to do. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to purchase the staff and equipment upgrades for sure. Don't worry about the security yet. Get that later on down the road. The security, all it does is keep you from getting raided on your businesses. Yes, you can get raided on your businesses. You can get raided on all your businesses. Your nightclub, your cargo warehouse, your guns, your weapons, whatever, your bunker, that can get raided too. So you don't want to do that, man. You want to get the security upgrades eventually, but it's not important. You don't need it right now, because there are ways to avoid a raid. Like if you're in the middle of a fight, like a 1v1, and you're getting raided, and you have a feeling that, like, because there's a couple different raids that can happen with the MC businesses. There's one where you'll get call from LJT, and they'll have to tell you to go pick up a testimony. That one's usually for your cocaine. You'll have to come over to this location over here and pick up the testimony and go and bring it back to your motorcycle club, to your cocaine lockup. So, and once you do, you'll pass the raid. So now keep in mind though, there's times that I've been raided like back to back. Like if I don't usually play in any organizations. So sometimes when I register as an MC, I'll get hit with like 2 or even 3 raids in a row. So, because I don't play in an MC that much. That's why I don't play in an MC, because I don't want to get raided, you know. So, yeah, there is that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around and fill all my businesses up real quick. So I just did my meth. I'm going to go to my counterfeit cash. And then I'm going to go to my cocaine. And then I'm going to go down to my weed. My weed's down in the city. But these are the 3 best locations right here for if you're a grinder. Cocaine, counterfeit cash, and meth. Some people have this weed lockup that's over here, I think, somewhere. It's a pretty good location. I don't know why. I just wanted something different, so I put mine in. It is a lot harder to sell from the city out. It seems like you sell farther away. Like, it takes a lot more time to sell from the city out. You know, and by the way, if you have anything in Paleto Bay, you can trade your businesses in for closer businesses. You just have to pay, like, whatever the overage is. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they still do it that way. Okay, so I have no product here. It is open, though, so I'm going to go ahead. And the thing is, the raid timer kicks in once you're at a certain percentage. I don't know what the percentage is, but the raid timer does get kick in. So I'm just going to go ahead and purchase these real quick and back out. Now I'm going to head over to the cocaine and do the same thing, and then I'm going to go down to the weed and do the same thing. Now I want to show you guys a raid. Hopefully I'll get raided, because just so I could show you guys what a raid looks like. Because there are people like, really, you can get raided on your businesses? I had no idea. I'm like, hell yeah, you can. So we're going to go ahead and go over here to the cocaine next. So now there are still ways when you have to sell, there are still ways to break the lobby. I don't know the ways to do it. I know that if you're wired in, there's a way to do it, like unplugging your, if you unplug your wire that's wired into your Xbox, and then you plug it back in and hit NAT type. I heard that still works. I don't know for a fact, but yeah. And like I said, always buy supplies, man. I said this on a video like a month or two ago. Always buy your supplies, because like I said, one supply run can take like up to 10 to 15 minutes, even with a flying vehicle, right? And you just don't have the time to be doing it, man. You know, you could bust out the Cayo Perico setups, and you could do the whole heist in 43 minutes. You know what I mean? So now I have 5 businesses, right? And this is the thing. I want to show you guys this real quick. Let me back out real quick. Okay, so all right, let me hear on the bottom right. Okay, so you see how it says product in the blue. If you do a theft mission and you're by yourself, you're only going to get one of those little product bars. I'm sorry, supply bars. You're only going to get one of the green bars filled, one of them little sections filled up. That's it. If you happen to get lucky and get like a vehicle, you might get 2 of them. Now that's if you're doing it by yourself. If you have 3 or 4 people helping you, each of you is going to get a supply to bring back. So if you have friends to help you, yeah, it's worth stealing the stuff, because it'll take you like 10 minutes and you'll fill up with like 3 or 4 things. You know, it all depends on how many people you have in your MC. But I don't think you can get more than 4, because that's just the way they do it. But even if you get the 4, you could still purchase one of the bars, which is like 15 grand. So it's not too bad. See what I'm saying? But so you can go to the business and fill them up, or if you have this computer over here, I'm going to show you real quick. If you have this computer over here that goes into your arcade, you can fill it up that way and just do it all in one shot. You know what I mean? But now, see, this is the thing I was saying, why steal supplies. Because while you're still playing GTA doing heists and things like that, your supply bar is filling up. You know, like if I go back in like a half an hour, 45 minutes, my supplies will be depleted and my product will be up. Okay? So I don't know the time frame on it exactly. You know, there's other videos you can watch, other that time that shit to the T. I don't, but I just go check it like I either go to my arcade and just refill, or I go to the business if I'm close by and just refill it. And I go about every half an hour, 45 minutes to check it, and you'll see it. It'll come down. Your supplies will dwindle, and your product will come up. So, all right. So here, we're gonna go over to my arcade real quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill my weed from here. I'm gonna fill my weed up from here, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fill up my weed from over here, and so I'm gonna fill up the weed from here, from my arcade computer. I'm gonna fill it up. You could do all your businesses from this. I'm so glad they put this thing in here, man. But yeah, think of it this way: if you have 5 businesses, and I wanted to, and I was working by myself, like I would have to do like 25 stealing missions. Okay, if I wanted to fill it up by stealing all the supplies for all my businesses, 10 minutes each one. That's 250. That's like, let me see, 2 hours is 20 minutes. That's like 4 hours worth of just grinding to fill your businesses up. And now you're losing out on money that you could be getting like doing a heist or something. spend the 75 grand, even if it's 5 businesses. Say that's let me see, what is that? 150, 300,000, $425,000 I'm laying out. But if in that like time, I could go and do the Cayo Perico heist and make pocket 1.2 mil in that time that I could do that. Have to run around and fill up all my businesses. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it at all. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go real quick. I'm gonna show you what you can do on this computer. You guys probably already know this, but if you're lower level and newer, a lot of players came on the game the last year or so. So if you have never seen what this computer in here does, you can do all your businesses, control them all from here. Okay. So now I'm gonna log on to it. The only thing that I don't like is you can't change from an MC to a CEO while you're in the computer. You have to back out and then quit your MC or your CEO and then go back on the computer again. It's kind of a pain, but it's all right. It's fine. Okay, so the only things you can do as an MC, I mean, you could do obviously all the drug businesses, and I already bought the supplies here, but they're not on they didn't arrive yet, so. Okay, see how it says a shipment's on its way? Yeah, okay. So now, but for the weed, I haven't purchased any supplies there yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and resupply the whole thing. And when you spend the 75 grand, it's going to fill up the whole supply bar. It's going to fill it all up. So you're better off doing that and then going and grinding the Cayo or something. You'll bust it out and make that money back, no problem. But anyway, another thing I wanted to show you, I've said this before. Okay. If you hit the middle button and then scroll over to settings, okay, scroll over to settings and then go to preferences, and then there's a box with a check mark in it. Uncheck that box. I don't know exactly what it does. It doesn't screw nothing up. I did it like 4 years ago. I've done it a long time ago. But basically now what I can do is if I'm gonna leave, go AFK or whatever, I got to go out to the store or something, or I got to go to school. Normally, I used to do this every day when I would go to work, all right, especially when the MC stuff was double money. One time they did it like 2 weeks in a row. And basically what I'm going to do here is if you undisband from all your organizations, right, and then you go over to the casino, as long as you've unchecked that box. Oh, by the way, this does not work with a controller with, like, if you're gonna do this, you have to plug your controller in. Plug it into your console, because otherwise it doesn't work. See what I'm saying? Because your batteries will, because your controller is gonna make itself shut off. That's what happens on my controller. If I'm not active, it'll shut off. So hold on. So once again, we'll go over this. Go to settings, right? Go to settings, uncheck that box, and now go disband from all your organizations, head over to the casino, or you can do it at your nightclub. This works at your nightclub too. Because it'll say you want to enter your, the nightclub or your level 1. And just basically sit in that screen, and you won't get kicked offline. You won't get kicked out. Like watch me, like right here, just sit in this screen. Right here, this screen right here. Just sit in that. You'll see it. Just like that. And you won't get kicked out. You will not get kicked out. I've been doing this for like 4 years, dude. And sometimes it does kick you out because like if like I said, if your controller's not plugged in, it will kick you. But you plug your controller in and just leave it there, let your controller just sit there. When you go out to the store, you'll come back and then you just walk back into the lobby. Press B, walk back into the lobby and go check your businesses, and boom, your shit'll be processed, or most of the way. All depends how long you're gone. But then, like I used to do this every morning. I'd leave to go to work at like 10:30, so I'd do it at like 10:45. Leave to go to work. I'd come back from break at like 3, refill everything again. I'd have to go around and refill everything again, then come back to the casino or to my nightclub, because this is before the casino came out. So go back to my nightclub and then just sit there again, and all my shit would be processed by the time I get off of work. My guns, my nightclub, all my drug businesses. I'm talking like, and when it's double money, I'm talking like $7 or $8 million worth of stuff would be processed and ready to go. So Yeah, you guys should definitely do that. It's a good tactic for you know, getting your money up, bro. And it's totally passive, dude. The only problem is you got to find some people to help you sell. Find some friends, help you sell. Maybe one of them knows how to break the lobby, and you do it. Break the lobby. You know, you can't do it in an invite-only lobby, of course, but you know, and as soon as someone that arrives in there that you don't know, just vote to kick them out. That's all you got to do. Everybody vote to kick them out. You know, as long as I think it's half the lobby is in there that votes, then the person will get kicked out. So, all right, that'll end the video. But now you know what to do and how to make some money. Just try and see if you can get it all set up for tomorrow. Start grinding tonight to get your businesses on the roll, right? So I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that's what they might do. But hey, no, you know, it can never hurt to be prepared, right? So, all right, guys, I'm out. So peace out. Have a good night. Peace.